Hey guys, today I want to talk about expat reputations and character. Now, some people think reputations and character are the same thing. Your reputation is what people think of you. Your character is actually who you are. You know, it's your strength or your weakness, because of it could be either you're a good person or a bad person. Your character, your personality kind of dictates that a little bit too, of who you are. But it's who you are inside. Your character is, like I said, either it's your strength or your weakness. Some people have a bad character. Some people are good, have a good character. You know, they're wholesome, good, decent people. For me, the way I look at this is that your reputation can damage your character in some cases, because of the fact that, you know, if you're around people and people see that, and that kind of rubs off on your character a little bit, because you become a part of that group. If it's a bad group, if it's a good group, that kind of rubs off on you too, because they look at you better. But you know, you really need to be careful of your reputation in the Philippines, because in the Philippines, Filipinos worry about both their reputation and their character. They worry about what people think. If you talk bad about a Filipino, they get really ripping mad about that, and with good cause and good, you know, it's because nobody wants to be thought of as a jerk or a troublemaker or a liar or whatever. Nobody wants to be thought of like that, you know, and you want to protect your character, who you are. You know, they talk about character assassinations in life. They talk about character assassinations. So if somebody's damaging your reputation or whatever, they call it a character assassination. Your character pretty much always remains pretty stable, you know, for the most part. It's who you are. But that when they go after you and they start saying that you're something that you're not, that's a character assassination. Now in the Philippines, Filipinos hate that. And be careful to get involved with gossip or chismis or whatever. Chismis is gossip. Okay, be careful of that. You don't want to get involved in the gossip that goes on around your neighborhood, that goes on among friends and family and stuff. Stay out of it. You know, and some women here, and I've seen this several times, that the women will even chismis about her husband or her boyfriend or whatever behind the husband's back, and they'll do it right in front of him. And you know, all of us have had that happen before. So maybe your wife or a girlfriend has had a bad day or a rough day or something. It happens, you know. I mean, it's part of life. Sometimes you just gotta kind of let it go and be forgiving. But I've seen some really brutal character assassinations by the women and their husbands or boyfriends or whatever. They can be very damaging. And is it often? No, it's not that often. It's just something that I noticed over here in the Philippines. Most of the women are pretty decent women, and they're women of good character, the majority of women here. But you know something? Be careful. Be careful when you're talking to a Filipino, when you're trying to correct them, or you're trying to teach them something or show them something, that you don't insult them, because you're going to insult them and you might lose a friend. So be careful how you handle things, because that person is worried about their reputation. You know, they're very protective of that. And guys, show good character when you're out and about. Show that you're a good person. Be aware of who you are, who you want to be. You know, I've seen some pretty sad cases over here. We had a vlogger the other day that was taken off. He had attacked me twice. Didn't know the guy, never knew the guy in the world, anywhere, never met the guy. He didn't know anything about me. He had attacked my wife. I had to contact YouTube. They took down that vlog. I complained about a second one. He attacked me. It was kind of stupid what he was doing, but I put up a report on that one. I also contacted some people in the government, and they're supposedly going to take care of it through NBI or whatever. But I noticed that his channel is pretty much down. He was attacking women, not just attacking them. I mean, he was sitting there with his girlfriend on video, basically abusing her, verbally abusing her right on camera. And you know, that's not good character, obviously. But it's this type of person that wrecks it for the other expats over here and gives us a bad reputation. Now, it's sad because I don't even know this guy yet. He destroys our reputations here in the Philippines. And a lot of people with a lower education over here tend to believe these people, that everybody's like that. Because in the Philippines, a lot of people with a lower education, they believe that the stereotypes are true across the board. We had a person, part of the expat community, that was part of the expat community. He did some stuff in the neighborhood that was kind of stupid. And now a couple of the landlords will not rent to expats now in our community. It's just a couple, but most of the people know who we are and they know that we're good people. It's just this one person. So the more educated people will still keep on renting out, but the more uneducated, they won't, because they're afraid we're all like that, and we're not. So when you're out there and you're walking around in the Philippines, protect our reputations, protect our characters, behave. You know, you're an ambassador to the United States or the UK or Australia or France, wherever you may be from. You represent that country. So when other people come here, you want to make sure that those other people are safe here, and that they're not going to get stereotyped because of your actions, because of your stupid actions, you know. So, and I know most of the people that are coming here are good people. I get that. But watch your temper, watch your language, watch the way you handle yourself amongst people. Be more loving towards the Philippines. Be friendly. Don't blow up on people too much. I know there's a time for everything. You know, there's an old quote. It used to be JFK's favorite Bible quote. It was from Ecclesiastes. There's a time for this, a time for that. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. They probably heard that before. And it's true. There is a time for everything. And that might mean protecting yourself when somebody's trying to rob you financially, or they're trying to charge you for something that you didn't order or whatever. I understand that. There's a time for that. But handle it in a decent manner, the best way you can. And, you know, sometimes you need to have a little pushback. I get that. And, you know, but do it in a decent manner so it doesn't reflect on me or any of the other expats out there. That's key. You know, we have to handle things differently over here because, like I said, we're ambassadors. And always keep that in the back of your mind when you're talking to your friends, when you're talking to new people that you just met, when you're talking to Filipinos or anywhere in the world for that matter. You know, you represent your country. You also represent you and me. And when you damage your reputation as an American or a United Kingdom citizen or Australian citizen, you damage it for everyone. And that's the sad part. Don't do that damage. You know, be careful and be thinking. Be aware of what's going on all the time when you're walking out and about. You know, and I think you'll learn a lot more that way too, because I'm aware to my surroundings all the time. I'm aware of what's coming off my lips too, you know. I mean, when I'm amongst friends, I kind of relax and we joke around. We open up a little bit more. And that's the time when you can open up a little bit more. If you want to vent or something like that, vent when you're amongst your closest friends, you know, and just do it then. But for now, when you're out and about and you're on your own or whatever, be careful what you say, guys. God bless. Take care. I hope that helped today, guys.